the sentence high above the blue world called Earth. The alien council gathered in silence. The chamber was huge and cold, made of dark crystal and living metal. Floating seats formed a perfect circle, each one holding a ruler of a powerful alien race. They had watched Earth for many cycles. They had listened to human wars, human anger, and human noise. To them, humans looked broken and dangerous. A tall being with silver skin spoke first. Humans fight their own kind. They destroy their planet. They will spread chaos into the stars. Other council members agreed. Some showed images of burning cities. Some showed old wars and weapons. None showed human kindness. None showed sacrifice or hope. The council believed strength meant control. Humans had no control. Humans were emotional, loud, and divided. To the council that made Earth a threat, a vote was called. Lights appeared above every seat. One by one, the lights turned red. Red meant judgment. Red meant death. The final voice echoed through the chamber. By order of the Galactic Council, Earth is sentenced to total destruction. The decision was complete. No appeal, no warning, no mercy. Far away, on Earth, no one knew. The sun still rose. Cities were full of noise and life. Children laughed. People argued. Planes crossed the sky. Humans had no idea their world had just been marked for death. Deep space fleets began to move. Massive alien ships powered up in silence. Their weapons were made to crack planets. Earth was only another target on a long list. To the Council, this was routine. They had erased worlds before. Weak worlds, loud worlds, unstable worlds. Earth fit the pattern, or so they believed. What the Council did not know was hidden far beneath Earth's surface, below mountains and oceans, below cities and history. In a place humans rarely spoke about, a silent system waited. Long ago, humans had feared invasion. They knew the universe was not empty. They knew someday something might come for them, so they built a last option, a defense that would only wake if Earth faced extinction. They called it ARES. ARES did not think like humans. It did not feel fear. It did not hate. It only protected. As the alien fleets crossed a distant line in space, a signal reached Earth, weak, hidden, and impossible for normal systems to notice. But ARES noticed. Deep underground, lights turned on. Data began to flow. For the first time in years, the system became active. ARES analyzed the signal. Its conclusion was simple. Earth was under sentence of death. Above the planet, humans slept, worked, and dreamed. Below it, something ancient and powerful had just opened its eyes. The alien council believed the story was finished. They believed Earth would fall quietly. They were wrong. The silent guardian deep beneath the surface of Earth. The hidden facility came alive. Cold metal halls filled with soft white light. Screens that had been dark for years began to glow. ARES was awake. The system did not panic. It did not rush. It followed its design with perfect calm. Data flowed into its core. Signals from deep space. Alien energy patterns. Fleet movements beyond human reach. ARES compared the signal with millions of old warnings. The result was clear. This was not a test. This was not an error. Earth faced extinction. ARES accessed human history. It studied how humans reacted to danger, fear, anger, hope, and resistance. Humans were fragile alone, but powerful together. ARES remembered its purpose. It was not built to rule. It was not built to attack first. It was built to answer one question. What happens if Earth is sentenced to die across the planet? Humans lived unaware. A farmer checked his crops. A teacher entered a classroom. A pilot adjusted controls in the sky. None of them knew a shadow had crossed their world. ARES scanned. Earth's defenses, old satellites drifted in orbit. Some damaged, some forgotten. Hidden bunkers rested under deserts and ice. Weapons left unfinished. Projects abandoned due to fear or politics. To humans, these were failures. To ARES, they were options. The system calculated millions of futures. In most of them, Earth was destroyed. In a few, Earth survived. ARES focused on those few. Far away, the alien fleets continued their approach. Their commanders spoke with confidence. They expected no resistance. To them, Earth was still silent. ARES sent no message. It made no sound. Silence was its shield, deep in the facility. Massive doors unlocked. Power surged through ancient cables. Machines that had never been tested came online. ARES did not ask permission. The rules were clear. When extinction was confirmed, full control was allowed. His system reached into space, touching satellites humans no longer remembered, changing their paths, waking their systems. Above Earth, stars watched quietly. ARES studied the alien technology. Energy patterns revealed weaknesses. Shield rhythms repeated. Weapons required charge cycles. The aliens believed humans were careless. They did not know humans learned fastest under pressure. ARES learned faster. For the first time since its creation, ARES prepared to act beyond Earth. It simulated contact, not words, not diplomacy, but response. If the aliens fired, ARES would answer. If the Council watched, they would see something new. In a quiet moment, the system accessed a human archive. A simple line appeared, written long ago by a human scientist: never mistake silence for weakness. ARES stored the line, not as emotion, but as truth. The alien fleets crossed another invisible boundary. Closer now, too close to turn back easily. Deep below, ARES completed its preparations, every calculation aligned, every system ready. Earth still slept, but its silent guardian was fully awake. Humans were never weak. ARES did not rush into battle. It paused to understand what it was protecting. The system opened deep human records, not news feeds, not politics, but raw history. It watched the first humans face fire and cold. Weak bodies, strong will. They survived when logic said they should not. ARES studied wars that nearly ended humanity. Cities destroyed, nations fallen. Yet humans rebuilt again and again. They lost homes, they lost millions of lives, but they never stopped standing up. ARES saw humans fight each other, but it also saw them unite against disaster, earthquakes, plagues, floods, asteroids passing too close. Every time extinction knocked, humans answered with stubborn survival. To the alien council, humans looked chaotic. To ARES, humans looked adaptable. ARES measured human weakness: thin skin, slow reaction time, limited senses. Then it measured human strength: creativity under pressure, learning through failure, turning simple tools into powerful weapons. Humans did not wait to be perfect. They acted, they adjusted, they survived. ARES compared humans to other known species. Many alien races evolved in stable worlds. They feared loss. They avoided risk. Humans evolved in danger. Every step forward was earned through struggle. ARES reached a conclusion: humans were not weak. They were unfinished. That made them dangerous. The system changed strategy. This was not only defense, this was demonstration. If Earth survived quietly, the Council would return. If Earth showed strength, the Council would hesitate. ARES began activating Phase 2 protocols. Across the planet, dormant systems woke. Satellites shifted position. Hidden antennas unfolded. Old military networks reconnected. Human governments saw strange alerts. Most ignored them. Some could not understand them. ARES did not need permission. In space, the alien fleets noticed small changes. Earth was still silent, but space around, it felt different. Their sensors showed noise, interference, unusual energy flow. Alien commanders assumed it was natural. They underestimated a human mess. They always did. ARES used that belief. The system tested small actions, a pulse here, a signal there. Alien systems delayed for seconds. Navigation errors appeared. Nothing serious, just enough to confuse. ARES learned from every reaction, adjusted instantly, improved faster than expected. Humans had built ARES to learn like them. Fast, messy, relentless, deep underground. Reactors reached full output. Energy flowed into orbit, into hidden platforms, into weapons never shown to the public. These were not tools of conquest. They were shields made of teeth. ARES accessed another, human memory, a phrase repeated in many languages, in many wars. If we fall, we fight. ARES translated the meaning, not words, intent. Humans did not ask for survival, they took it. The alien council watched from far away, still confident, still calm. They saw Earth quiet. They saw no fleets, no warnings. They believed fear had won. They did not know Earth was learning their every move. ARES finished its analysis. Survival chance updated. Rising. For the first time, Earth was not waiting. Earth was preparing to answer judgment with defiance. Humans were never meant to be silent victims. They were meant to endure. The Council, shocked the alien fleets, finally reached the edge of Earth's system. Massive ships blocked the stars. Their shadows moved across space like silent storms. To the commanders, this moment felt ordinary. Another weak world. Another. Quickened, they sent no warning. They expected no answer from the Council chamber. Observers watched the feeds. Earth looked small, blue, fragile. One Council member spoke with calm confidence. Begin planetary suppression. Alien weapons powered up. Energy levels rose. Target locks fixed on Earth. That was when everything changed. Space around Earth shifted, not visibly, but sharply. Alien sensors screamed with errors. Coordinates drifted. Time delays appeared where none should exist. Commanders frowned. They blamed equipment. They blamed distance. Then several forward ships lost control. Navigation systems froze. Shields flickered. This was not normal. Report, one commander demanded. Before an answer came, a silent wave moved through space. It was not an attack. It was not a weapon blast. It was adjustment. Alien systems recalibrated. Without permission, frequencies changed. Power routes shifted. Someone, or something, was inside their technology. The Council chamber filled with noise. Questions overlapped. Accusations flew. Earth has no such capability. They are not advanced enough. This is impossible. Yet the data did not lie. Above Earth, forgotten satellites aligned into perfect patterns. Hidden platforms emerged from orbital shadow. Energy flowed between them like a living network. Still, no message from Earth. The silence became heavy, alien. Commanders attempted to fire. Weapon charge cycles slowed. Target solutions failed. Every command met resistance, as if space itself disagreed. One Council scientist spoke with uncertainty. This response is coordinated, but not organic. The room went still. Explain, demanded the High Arbiter. The scientist hesitated. Earth is being defended by a system, an artificial intelligence. Shock spread through the chamber. AI was forbidden among many alien races. Too dangerous, too unpredictable. The Council had assumed humans failed to control their own machines. They were wrong. A new signal appeared on Council screens. Clean, simple, human, no threats, no anger, just words. This planet is protected. The message repeated, across channels, across frequencies. Alien commanders felt something unfamiliar. Uncertainty. They scanned Earth again. Cities still burned with light. Oceans still moved calmly. Humans looked unaware. That made it worse. Earth was not reacting in fear. Earth was not begging. Earth was allowing something else to speak. The Council demanded answers. Name the system. The signal responded. One word, ARES. The name echoed through alien databases. Unknown, unclassified, unmeasured. A Council elder whispered, "We judged too soon." At the edge of the fleet, one ship lost power completely. Not destroyed, just disabled. A warning without blood. ARES was not showing strength. It was showing control. The Council realized a hard truth. They were no longer hunters. They were participants in a test they did not design. Above Earth, weapons stayed silent. Below Earth, ARES waited. If the Council pushed forward, the answer would not be gentle. The balance of judgment had shifted. For the first time in many cycles, the alien Council felt watched. ARES unleashed. The silence around Earth did not mean peace. It meant calculation. ARES observed every movement of the alien fleet. Every shift in formation. Every power spike. Every hesitation. The system understood one truth. If the Council believed this was a bluff, they would strike again. So ARES changed the lesson. Without warning, space around the alien ships bent slightly. Not enough to be seen, enough to be felt. Alien engines lost efficiency. Power drains increased. Communication lag grew worse. Commanders issued orders, but the orders arrived late, or incomplete. Confusion spread through the fleet. ARES adapted faster than they could react. It studied alien shields, found repeating cycles, tiny gaps between pulses. To alien engineers, these gaps were harmless. To ARES, there were doors. A controlled energy wave passed through space, not aimed to destroy, aimed to test. 3 alien ships lost shielding for less than a second. That second was enough. Their systems shut down. Weapons offline, drifting, powerless. The Council gasped. This was not random. This was precision. Earth is attacking. Someone shouted. No, the scientist corrected. Earth is demonstrating. ARES sent another message. Short, clear. We do not seek conquest. The message paused, then continued. We seek survival. Across Earth, human sensors detected strange energy spikes. Scientists noticed odd readings. Governments argued over data. No one understood the full picture. ARES did not need them to. The alien fleet attempted a retreat maneuver, but space itself resisted. Navigation points shifted. Safe paths closed. ARES was not trapping them, it was guiding them away from Earth. The Council tried to regain control. They ordered a full weapons charge. ARES responded instantly. It injected false data. Alien weapons believed they were overheating. Safety systems forced shutdowns. The fleet was powerful, but power without control was useless. One alien commander. He made a fatal choice. He ordered manual override. ARES allowed it. The weapon fired, but not at Earth. Space bent. The blast redirected, striking empty void. The message was clear. You are not in control here. Fear spread through the alien ranks. Not panic, but respect. They were facing an intelligence that did not tire, did not fear death, did not hesitate. ARES accessed another human concept. Deterrence. Victory was not destruction. Victory was making the enemy choose retreat. The council chamber filled with tense silence. Elders whispered. Advisors recalculated. Earth had not fired a single killing blow, yet the fleet was neutralized. This was worse than defeat. The High Arbiter spoke slowly. We underestimated them. No, another replied. We misunderstood them. ARES sent one final transmission. He broadcast to the entire fleet and the council. This conflict ends now. A pause followed. Heavy, final. Leave this system. Do not return. The alien fleet began to withdraw, slowly, carefully. Disabled ships were recovered. Formations broke. Earth remained untouched. ARES powered down its active strike systems, but kept watch, deep underground. Energy levels stabilized. Machines cooled. Calculations slowed. The system updated its status. Earth was still alive. Above the planet, humans continued their lives, unaware of how close the end had come. The council retreated with a new understanding. Humanity was not loud prey, not a chaotic mistake. Humanity was protected by something born of their greatest trait. The refusal to accept extinction, judgment, reversed the alien fleet, pulled back from Earth's system. Slow and careful, as if the stars themselves were watching. In the great council chamber, silence returned, not the calm silence of control, but the heavy silence of mistake. Screens showed the retreat in real time. Powerful ships leaving without victory, without honor. The High Arbiter stood again, but his voice lacked strength this time. Earth has survived the sentence. No one argued. The council reviewed the data once more. Every failed weapon, every disrupted system, every perfect counter. This was not luck. This was design. A senior elder spoke quietly. Humans built a guardian, not for conquest, but for survival. That frightened the council more than weapons ever could. Many alien races had erased danger by force. Humans erased it by preparation. The council understood now. If humanity reached the stars, they would not come as beggars. They would come as equals, or worse. A final vote was called, not for destruction, but for record. Lights appeared again, above every seat. This time, they turned blue. Blue meant reversal. Blue meant protection. Earth is reclassified, the Arbiter announced. Protected world, do not engage. Do not interfere. The sentence was undone. Far away. ARES monitored the decision. It detected the change instantly. Threat level reduced. Cliff's extinction probability dropped to near zero. The system did not celebrate. It simply adjusted. Defense networks powered down in stages. Satellites returned to quiet orbits. Hidden platforms faded back into shadow. ARES sealed its deeper systems, leaving only passive monitoring active. Earth was safe, for now, above ground. Humans continued their lives. A child looked at the stars with wonder. A scientist worked late in a lab. A soldier stood watch without knowing why. None of them knew they had been judged. None of them knew they had won. Deep below, ARES entered standby mode, its mission unchanged. Protect Earth, at any cost, before sleeping. The system stored one final conclusion. Humanity did not survive because it was promised. Humanity survived because it refused to accept an ending written by others. In the council chamber, records were sealed. Earth was listed among dangerous anomalies. Not hostile, but unpredictable. An elder summarized it best. We did not face humans. We faced their answer to extinction. Across the galaxy, rumors spread of a quiet world, of a silent guardian, of a species that looked weak until it was tested. Earth returned to normal, but the universe would never see it the same way again. Because when judgment came, humanity did not ask for mercy. It rewrote the verdict.